Okay, so it's 6 something. I'm not gonna really talk a long time. Things have only gotten worse. And it's just gotten worse and worse all day long. So um I've just got so much to figure out. Like I don't even know what to do at this point. I mean, I'm homeless. My mom, it was crazy. I went to go get tape and stuff, got some juice and chips because I thought, people were going to be coming here to help and whatever. I guess nobody's coming now. Um, Apparently my son-in-law is sick. I mean, he's just messaged me a couple times randomly to just say, "Oh, sorry, I've been asleep. I'm sick." So I guess he's not coming, but I have nowhere to take the stuff anyways because my mom sent me a message. So I'm driving to the store and I'm thinking, man, I'm lucky that I have a place to go and being all gratitude and thankful. And then I get home and my mom sends me a message. Well, keep on packing, but uh, figure out what you're going to do yourself. You're not coming here. You're not bringing your stuff here. And I've got way too much going with the stress of my brother. So she can't handle me being there for a few weeks to look for a place or get a van or anything like that. Um, what was that? Because I was looking for a van a few months ago or a few weeks ago or so. It was a few months ago. And I was looking for a van. And then it was like, I don't even know. I feel like everything is just like so weird. I just wish I could just tap out, man. I just wish I was like, fuck. Everything is so extreme. Everything feels so tense. And it feels so like, and I just keep on thinking, okay, the only thing that makes sense to me is that I'm being moved for a good reason and I gotta just let go. But like no doors opening. All the doors just keep shutting. My kids don't want to help me because I won't get rid of the dogs. And so I can't get any place to live. I said, well, I'll just stay in my car. And it's like nobody could have me be around with the dogs and stuff, especially, I guess. Because I've had another person say, well, you can come here and stay, but not with the dogs. And so, anyways, that's the thing, though, in this situation, in this system that they created. And it's so weird, too. You like go against the system, and nobody, all I've done all day long, all I've been told is what an idiot I am. I, I shouldn't even be able to be living on my own. I don't know how to handle anything. If I knew how to handle things, I would have paid my house payment. I wouldn't have 3 dogs. So, anyways, I don't know. Um, I called a storage place around here, and then I guess I'll just see if I can get a truck. And then I have some big things. I'll just see if I can get the neighbor to help me move them in, and then I'll just put the stuff out there and then go take it to a storage place and then just go stay in my car. It's gonna be so sucky though, because Stella hates it. The other dogs too, like I don't know, but I don't know what else to do. Like I didn't at all think that was gonna happen. I thought my mom was fine with me coming. Even yesterday, she was like, okay, well, make sure you bring all your teas and all that stuff. And, and then all of a sudden today, I get a message. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear this, but I just can't handle it. I've got way too much going and I need to be alone. And so, and I left her a message. She's just not responding. And I said, so you're worried about one son dying and then you're telling your daughter to go be homeless. Okay. And then it goes into so much confirmation from my childhood and stuff. It's just like, man. And then I don't know. I keep thinking, is this that thing where the universe keeps taking things away that aren't good for you? And, I mean, my kids are, like, keep telling me what an idiot I am. I got myself into this mess, and now they can't handle it because now it's just too much because I won't get rid of the dogs. And I say I'm going to stay in my car until I have enough money because I would have to. But then it's like, well, where are you going to park? I don't know. I don't even know the town. How am I supposed to know where I'm going to park? I'm just going to park somewhere and sleep. Go drive it. Like, I don't know. Uh, the, but then like in a couple weeks, like if I didn't have to use this money to get the truck, maybe I could get a smaller truck around here and just go do a whole bunch of trips. And that wouldn't cost that much, but I still wouldn't have enough money to go buy a van to stay in. And then I still have my car. And then the kids are like, well, go trade your car for a van. I don't have credit. I screwed my credit. Like, it's so crazy. Like, because I was going with my morals and what I thought was the right thing to do. And it seemed that everything's flipping. And my kids just think I'm an idiot. And my mom, she's just not even saying anything. Like, she just, so, yeah, I guess that's what I'll do, is I'll just go and see if I can rent a small pickup and then just start taking my stuff to a storage place and then just have it stored over here. And then once I get a place to live, I guess, just come back and rent a truck and take my stuff then. The kids were like, well, come and bring your stuff to Yakima. And then I was like, okay, I'll come, because then at least you'll be around family. And I was like, okay, I'll come and bring it there. And then I say, well, I'll just stay in my car until I have money to get a van or get something, because you can't go and move into an apartment with dogs. You can't, especially Stella is giant. So they won't let me move in a place with her. That's why I've always had to be able to buy a place. And so and that is going on with tons of people. Tons of people have their dogs and cats and stuff in their car, and then other people are just dumping them. I can't do that. And I'm already in the process of adopting him. And I mean, I would just like hurt Max and Archie so much. It's like, we're already a family. It's going to be rough. Like I could just drive around during the day, and then get the dogs out and take them for walks, and then I won't be able to cook their food. So then it's like, fuck, I guess I'll just have to drive through McDonald's and get them burgers every day or something. And then, but that, it wouldn't cost that much money for just gas and getting them food. And then I'm probably, I don't know, I'll just braid my hair and just wear the same clothes every day and just sit around. I mean, just do whatever until my other check comes in. So it would have to be February's. And then once February's check comes, then I might be able to get a van and stuff. And then also in Yakima, there is, because it's a migrant place, there's tons of those white vans. They sell them all the time because they move their workers around with them. And so they always have those for sale. And they're probably used for shady shit. They're probably, no telling. I'm sure there's all sorts of traffic situation going on. Which, one thing too that's kind of strange. So the Getty was burning. And last week or the week before, Allie, the girl who's been narking out on all these creepy people, she said, just wait till the fires start. and they're going to start burning up all the evidence, or the Getty and all this stuff. And then all this Palisades are a bunch of millionaires, a lot of movie stars and stuff. And so then people are like, well, I mean, it is weird. So, and obviously that the fires were started somehow, because it's January, it's cold. Like, there's no reason for it to be going. Even if it started with one little thing and the wind took it, it has to have something to ignite on. It has to have something dry or whatever. And it's just like, fuck, it was I saw where a car had melted. Like, all this metal and stuff had melted. And then part of, I don't know, it was weird. I don't know what part had melted off or whatever, but definitely it seems kind of like Hawaii too. I've been up all night. I think I maybe went to sleep for 2 or 3 hours, and then I got up. I've been working all night, and then all day. So that's how you fast. You just work and work and work and work. Then it's easy. So I haven't eaten. I'm just gonna keep the fast going. Fuck. Just fast again tomorrow. I got so much stuff packed. But then it's just like, man, it's been so emotional too. Just like driving to the store, and it was just like, man, I'm never gonna see these people again, and just lots of stuff. I just kept feeling like, man, this is sad, and I feel so torn, because I sat here so much being like, I mean, loving this place, but there was always this like, God, it sucks being over here across this mountain and never being able to go anywhere. I always feel like I'm stuck. And so to me, it seems like positive stuff on some things, and it still seems like, I mean, I don't know what's to come over here. I even thought about that with the storage. I was like, fuck, I go put it in storage after I've done all this work and stuff, and then the storage floods out, or volcanoes or whatever. It's like, fuck. But that's the quickest, easiest thing I can do. I mean, it's so nuts how they came and just like gave me a couple days. And then they say they're going to come in and forcibly remove me. As I had planned, like I had thought if I got evicted, I thought like it would be 2 weeks or 30 days or something. I thought, well, I could go down to a legal thing. But I thought I was going to my mom's the whole time. Like I thought, oh, okay, well, I have a safe place so I can push on this. And then we were to this point where it just was like right at the end, where it's like 10 days supposedly until Donald. And then I don't know how much longer until the banks crash. Because even if the banks crashed today, I think it would have to be something pretty crazy over the weekend I don't know. I just don't know. I just keep going, keep packing this stuff, and everything just keeps falling apart more and more and more. So, super stressed. I feel sick to my stomach. And I think what I'll do is probably put the seat down in the back and just get it set up again. So Stella can move around a little bit more. It's going to be a pain though. And then if I just make the front seat, so I probably need to put in like stuff like toothbrush and stuff. Maybe I should watch videos of people living in their car. I probably need to put stuff in the windows to make it warmer. And I've got tons of blankets and stuff. I thought, well, I can put on a bunch of blankets. It's just going to be boring sitting there, but I probably have to just go and take the dogs on walks constantly anyways. So maybe go take them for walks, and then they'll be tired, and then we can go sit in the car. And then maybe go drive around or something. But I think tomorrow I'll probably start trying to fix the bed, because I was packing it up to drive over there. I was getting it all ready to go. So now I think I'm going to pack up my tent and put the car thing down and just try and make it where we could just stay in it for a while. Um, yeah, figure out some kind of mattress thing or something for me to be able to lay on. And then I'll just lay in the station wagon back with the dogs. It'll just be crowded and Stella won't like it at all. But I keep telling her, this is just a transition. I'm going to get you a bigger place, I promise. But everything has to fall apart. I just don't know. It's just scary when everything's falling apart and you don't know, like, what's next. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know. I mean, and everything just keeps going the other direction. So wild. Even when I went over to feed the dogs, and I've been so busy, it's like it's really hard for me to even keep track of time. Like, it's really weird. Like, everything feels so weird. And the moon looks so weird. Oh my God. Because I walked over there to feed those dogs. So I saw the moon. It looks so weird. And then when I went over there, her dog is so out of it. He somehow broke into the garden area. I don't even know how he got in there. And then I couldn't find him anywhere. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm looking and I'm like, everything is shut. Where could he be? And then I find him in the garden area. I was like, what in the world? How did he even get in there? That door's always shut. And so then I go over to, call him and stuff, and he's way out of it. He's just standing there staring. He's 15, but I mean, this is extreme. Like, there was a big jump from where he was to me and where he is now. It's like he's deteriorating so fast. And so then he wouldn't come in. He was trying to bite me and stuff. So I brought his food out to him, and then he wouldn't come out of there. So then I came back and I messaged her because I was like, maybe he's doing this. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, maybe because it's cold and stuff. And she's like, oh no, I don't even know how he got in there. You go back and get him. I mean, he'll try and just pull the back of his collar. He'll act like he's gonna bite you, but like he jumps up and stuff. But he didn't ever bite me, but he jumps up like he's trying to. And and she said, because he'll freeze to death, so if you can get him to go in. And so I went back over there and did that. But everything is so weird. It's been going like that for weeks, though, to me. Like, everything I touch falls or whatever. It's got to be like this dark energy interference. I just don't know how far this is going to go. Like, in January, of course, like, what a fuck time to be homeless. And all that wood, and I gotta still pay for the wood. I still gotta pay for the bathroom. And I'm walking on my porch, and I'm just like, God, I love this porch. I love this house. I can't believe this. I really thought I was gonna win. I really thought I was gonna win this round with the banks. And now, because like I said, even if the banks crash, now it's already this sheriff thing. Sheriffs and cops they're not here for us at all. They're just corporate zombies that are there to protect them. So, I'm sure they would come here. I'm sure they'd try and manhandle me, throw my stuff, lock the door. I don't even know if they'd let me take any of the stuff out of here. And then, no telling, Stella barking her head off. I'd probably pull out one of these, and so, yeah. Everybody just looks at you like you're garbage. Like you're something wrong with you or something. It's like, nobody understands. What the fuck? It's like, nobody. So, and then even if I was like, to go down south, the South is getting its ass kicked with the weather. It's nicer weather up here than it is down south. So then, I don't know. I mean, there's so much crime and so many just people out all night looking for people so I don't know. I know there's tons and tons of homeless people, and I know there's tons and tons of women, and I know there's tons of women my age out there homeless. There's tons. And even if you try and do the Airbnb, the extended stay one, it's almost $2,000 a month. So then you need all the deposit and all that stuff to get an apartment, but the apartment won't let you if you have dogs and if you don't have good credit. So it's just like, I mean, you're just stuck, like you're just stuck. And then, so it just seems like to me, just save, or just as soon as I get enough money to just buy a van and then just stay in that until something with the crashing with the banks. And then, because I'm ready for that part, like I've been preparing for that. I just didn't know it was going to take so fucking long. Man, back in 2020 when I started watching Charlie Ward and stuff, and he was like, I thought it was gonna go. Even Santa surfing, her account too. Both of them, both were thinking like the crash was about to go. I don't think anybody that I was listening to back in 2020 would be thinking like this is. I'm sure that they would be thinking like, man, they'd either be thinking, no, this is fake. We're never going to get out of this. We're stuck in this world like this shit forever. Or they would think that, hold on, I just keep getting like, I swear to God, I feel so weird. Just like, fuck, just open up this reality, just swallow me up. I'm fine. I can't think what I was about to say. But anyways, I felt like I should still come on here and say something today. But I'm just way too much, have my own stuff going on. And everything just keeps going worse and worse and worse. And it's just like, you just keep trying to trust and try. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And everything's temporary is the thing too. Even when my kids were like, oh my God, what are you just going to live in your car forever? I was like, no, everything's temporary. I'm going to live in it until I get money to get a van, and then I'll get that, and then we'll stay in the van. And then I will, after that, then I'll wait until the banks crash and I'll buy a place. And then they're like, oh my God, they just think I'm living in a fantasy. It's like, but this is happening. It's happening all over the world, all over the whole globe. And there's already evidence it's happening. I'm not just making it up. There's evidence out there, but nobody looks into the evidence. And then they just keep thinking I'm a whacked out crazy person. So anyways, I don't even know how big a storage place to even get. Storage places cost a lot too. But still, if I just have the storage place to pay, and I'll have to look over my stuff, but like you don't have all of this, like you still have gas and stuff, but not electric and water and all of the trash and all of that stuff. So I would think I would think next month, I would think just in a few weeks I should probably be able to find a van. And then it will suck that my stuff is way over here too, because then if I want to get stuff, then I'd have to drive all the way back over here, go through my storage to get out like I don't know that a bed would fit back there in the back of a van. Like, I'm not sure if that would be, but I don't know. I'm not at all equipped for this. You know, I wasn't planning on it. I really, and see, that's the thing too, is where people think you just keep putting your energy towards this certain thing and it will go the way you want. Like all these people who think that we have control over shit. It's like, we don't have control. I'm telling you, I've been saying this and saying this. I know how to fucking manifest. I know how to do it. And it does not work like that. Whatever happens is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And then you have to just ride it out and see what the lessons are and see what's going to happen and see where it takes you. And I keep telling the dogs, like, because they're a nervous wreck. I mean, I'm just tearing the house up. I've got stuff piled everywhere. And they're just a wreck. And then I keep telling them, we're starting a new adventure. We're starting a new adventure. And see, and this is like my family. And then my one daughter, she's like, well, get emotional support thing from the doctor. I called him and I said, I have an emotional support letter for, man, what is she just spittled on my head? Oh God, this is rough, man. So, it's gonna be better in the car, but it's only gonna be. I just know it's not forever. That's the thing. It's nothing is forever. Everything is always changing, and it's like, where am I gonna direct my energy? I'm gonna direct my energy to getting out of the situation and taking the steps to move towards a different situation. But I don't have control over these fucking corporations and these LLCs and all this bullshit where they want to fucking kill all the fucking dogs. And they won't let us have goddamn dogs. And then they don't like big dogs. And so, oh, and then probably would even turn around and say, oh, that's a little pit bull or something with Max. And then they'd say, well, we can't have pit bulls there. Because they just want to put all these rules on us all the time. So all they want to do is make rules on us, and then we're just supposed to bend over and take it. And then everybody around me who I fucking talk to, they're bending over and taking it, and then they just think I'm an idiot because I'm not. It's like, nothing's going to change until we stand up and stop saying we're going to take it. It's like, fuck, it's not being a pioneer, being the first one fucking out there doing it is like, it's very isolating. And you don't have support. You don't have people who think you're doing the smart thing. So, in all day long, I've been like battling out, like, I don't want to just sit and be ridiculed. What an idiot I am. You just should have paid your house payment. Okay, well, that's done. Like, it's done. Even my mom, in her message, she said, is there no way you can get your house back? What? It was auctioned in March, and the bank auctioned it to itself. And then they asked the fucking Whatcom County corrupt fucking department to evict me. So they're obviously not of the, they're of the corporation. They're not, but I'm in a blue state. I'm in Washington State. So yeah, they are not going to be like jumping on. They're saying they're going to fight him all the way. Well, he is about human rights and about our, what is that right thing? Constitutional rights. And the other people are all on the corporation rights. And it's totally, totally different. So over here in a blue one, and they want to keep us on the corporation rights, but you can't explain this to people. They don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. And so they're, so yeah, Whatcom County is, corrupt. But I mean, most of these places, they're just, all of Washington State's corrupt. All the people who fucking work here are corrupt. And all the people are just like, God, yeah, they want to force compliance. They're bullying. They don't want to tell you you're an idiot if you don't do what you're supposed to do. And it's like, and it's obviously a crime to be homeless. It's like you're a total fucking idiot. And they're trying to make it a crime. But that's where all homeless people, like, we have to stand up together. And then I'm going to be watching for the Freedom City thing, too. I'm going to start looking up more about that. And then, maybe that's what I need to do is just go head over to Freedom City. Because I thought he was even starting one in, not Memphis, or someplace over in Tennessee. What, Stella? She is getting more tones, though, in her whining. She is trying to communicate more by showing me her emotion, but and the shaking her head, and I keep cleaning her ears, and they're fine. I don't know if it's this thing. I don't know if she's got other things growing. Oh, but I did talk to my brother. This was a good thing. And he said he's willing to try all the stuff. So he's going to try all the natural stuff. I'm going to send him links and stuff. He's going to try all of that. But he said, I'm fine if I'm going to go. I'll be fine. But I'll try everything. So he is going to try that. Man, God, I swear to God, I don't want to hurt it like that. I can't handle that if that's the next thing, man. Fuck. This is so... I should love this place so much, and I'm just like... So, anyways, I better just do what I don't even know. Try and lay down and go to sleep or something for a while and see. It's hard to sleep because it's like my mind is going and going and going. But, I mean, it seems rational and reasonable. Just go rent a pickup, move this stuff myself. Just carry box, get all this stuff out. Just some of the furniture will be a problem. Then get that stuff to a storage thing, and then just, I don't know, drive around in my car until go find some more homeless people, hang out with the homeless people, I guess. Like, I don't know. So weird, because I checked with a couple more people too. I asked one of the other grandmas, and she's like got everybody moved in with her already. She's like, I've got no room, and she's got all cats, and I've got all dogs. So, and she's got all these people living with her. So, I can't figure anything else out. It's so crazy too, because my one daughter, the youngest one who's not talking to me, I'm sure she probably I think she has a 3-bedroom house or something. And she has a fenced yard, but it's just weird, because kind of the thing that gets me is like how much stuff I'll do to help people, but then when it's like I need help, then it's like you should have done better. You shouldn't, like, I just start getting chewed out by people. It's like, I don't know. So, anyways, I still feel like I did the right thing. It just didn't go the way I thought it would go, but it went the way it's supposed to go. You can't control destiny. You can't control fate, but the drive was there to stand up to the system, to stand up to the banks. And so I went with that instinct, and this is what I've been made fun of my whole fucking life about too. So I went with that instinct to stand up for, my morals, and I'm not going to be fucking paying them. It's corrupt. Their contracts are corrupt, all their shit. And this is going through courts. Like, they're in trouble. And it's like, they just pretend like, oh, everything's fine. It's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess anything can happen. A volcano could go and fucking take out the roads, and maybe the sheriff will have some other things to do, and he won't have time to come and harass me. You know what's also fucking crazy? Is it squatters. You can't evict squatters. They can stay there, but I can't be considered a squatter. I'm squatting, but you're going to come and forcibly remove me. But if a squatter is in here, you can't forcibly remove them. Like, what the fuck? I mean, seriously. What the fuck? Because I kept on thinking, like, why can't I just stay here and just, I mean, like, I've been staying here, like, as far as I'm concerned, squatting. But, and then, also in the tarot things that kept popping up to me, I think it was like a few weeks ago, but they kept on saying, pack your bags, you're moving. And I kept on thinking, well, surely something will open up. I just didn't see it going this way. Like, I figured I was going to be moving. I could feel, because even when I moved over here, and I tried to get involved with the community, I tried to be involved in it, just, didn't go right. And I got kicked off the thing, and the sickness came, like, so basically I'm just me who just lives here, but I don't feel like a part of any kind of community. I know a few people or something. So that to me, because everything I had tried would always go south. And so then I was like, well, that to me is a sign I'm not supposed to be making ties. I'm supposed to just be going with the flow and just trusting everything's going to be fine. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'll come back, because I'm sure the stress is just going to build. But realistically, though, I mean, there's tons and tons of people who are going homeless. Like fucking all these people, like millionaires and stuff, are their houses are burning up. They can probably just go stay at a hotel until whenever. But still, they're still gonna be devastated. All their shit's burned up. So, but there's tons of people out there who are losing everything, losing their houses, losing their everything. I mean, and it's not just people not paying their house payment. There is people who own rentals and they're kicking people out. Okay. They're kicking people out for no reason. So it's everything is just blowing up and everything is just going south. And so I'm just gonna keep on going. I mean, it's not like you can stop it. It's not like you can fuck. I said before a long time ago, I said, you know, if as humans, we would tap out all the time. Like we would be like, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough. Because it's always pushing you to the brink. So I don't know where things are going to go. I don't know how things are going to shift. But that's where I'm at right now. Is I guess I'm just on my own on this whole thing. So I'll just figure out, go rent a truck, put my shit in, find a storage unit, go do that. And then with a neighbor, she's gonna let me put some stuff over there too. But she doesn't have room to put all my stuff in storage. I mean, she doesn't have she has a little tiny house too. And she doesn't have a garage or anything. And so I'm gonna have to get the storage thing. And then I can leave some stuff at her house too. And then it's just going to be like still where I have to, when I find a place where I'm going to live, I'm going to have to come back and get everything. But it still seems more sensible too, to not get a big truck and then have to go get a big truck again. So yeah, I'm just going to have to make do and just do whatever and see what happens. So anyways, but tomorrow I'll probably come back. But now, I don't know. I mean, I'll be able to record, but it's going to be funky. Like, I'm going to be sitting in my car, and then, but I should be able to download it and stuff, because out at my mom's I was going to be. And there was, like, so many things, too, where I was stressing about being at my mom's, like, all the cats and all that stuff, and it was like, but I kept thinking, well, it's temporary. It's temporary. I mean, everything's temporary. It's not going to be that long. Probably, you know, I was even thinking, well, because to me, it's like I'm just waiting for the banks to crash. Like, as soon as they fucking crash and the houses go cheap and the silver's worth something, then I'm going to go and I'm going to just get one. I'll get whatever. I can buy a piece of property and live in my car on it or whatever. Oh, there's somebody who's doing that, though, and they're living in a camper or something, and the city's like, nope, you can't do that. See? They just want to fucking boss us around all the time. Okay, then I'll show you my tooth, too. So I think it's just healing and stuff all the time. So that looks better. That's good. So anyways, that's positive. Gotta look for the positives. So anyways, I gotta go deal with my business. This is what, like, it's gonna be a rough few weeks, however long it takes. But I swear to God, I think I can find a van for a couple $1,000s. It may not be nice, it may not work good, but if I just stick right around one place. And I know this other lady who she always documents or living in the van, it's always fucking breaking down. She has one of those really big ones. I'm thinking just like a little migrant one, not a real huge one. There's one where I can just load the dogs in. Oh, I gotta find that ladder thing. I got dog steps. I gotta find where that is. But then she could just use those steps and just go in the van, and we'll just have a big floor, and it'll just be not that different than here, really, probably. So anyways, that's where I'm at, and that's what's going on, and I will talk to you tomorrow. So just remember what we're doing here, learning how to love ourselves, love everyone, and how to have a loving day, and sometimes it's hard as fuck. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.